All right, so we're just going to review our exponent laws. First case, when we're multiplying exponents with the same base, that simply becomes x to the power of m plus n. So an example in this case, this would become 2 to the power of 3 plus 2, or 2 to the power of 5. When we're dividing with exponents with the same base, we simply take the two exponents and we subtract them. So an example in this case would become 3 to the power of 5 minus 2, or 3 to the power of 3. By the way, I would encourage you to even just try to go through and do these on your own without following my instructions, because hopefully this is just review. When we are taking a power to the power, in that case we take m times n. The example here would be 4 to the power of 2 times 3, or 4 to the power of 6. When we have the two bases are being multiplied, we can expand that to show that that becomes x to the m, y to the m. So the exponent m is being distributed across both bases. So in this case, that would be the same as saying 2 to the power of 3 times x to the power of 3. We might summarize that to be 8x cubed. X to the 0 is just 1. Anything to the power of 0 is just 1. So we can take this entire bracket, doesn't matter what it is, from this to the power of 0. That just becomes 1. That's a nice easy one. And then we have, when we have our bases are being divided, the same sort of thing where we can, just the same as when our bases are being multiplied, this becomes x to the m divided by y to the m. So in this case, this becomes 2 cubed over 5 cubed. That's 8 over 125. If we have a negative exponent, we simply take the reciprocal of the base, and then our exponent becomes positive. So in this case, 3 to the power of minus 2 is the same as 3 to the power of 2, or 1 over 3 to the power of 2. This is simply 1 over 9. And then if we have a rational exponent, x to the 1 over m, that's the same as saying it is the mth root of x. So 16 to the power of 1/4 is the fourth root of 16. So we're thinking about what multiplied by itself 4 times equals 16, and that answer is 2. So we're now going to apply those by simplifying the following equations. Again, I encourage you just to go through and try to solve these first on your own, and then you can check with my answers. I'm going to do my cubed root here first. 2 cubed is 8, x cubed, y to the 6th, multiplied by 2 to the power of 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 8 is 16, x to the 12th. And that becomes 8 times 16 is 128, x to the 5th. Oh, sorry, 12 and 3 is 15, and then y to the 6th. This one would summarize down to 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, x cubed, y to the 6th. 3 halves to the 1/5 is the 5th root of 32. And that's just equal to 2. 5x cubed over 3y squared. That becomes 5 times 5 is 25. 125 x cubed divided by 3 times 9, 27 y to the 6th. Okay, we have a negative exponent here. So what we need to do is we take the reciprocal of our base. So that becomes 2 over 3 cubed, and that's just 8 over 27. And finally, anything to the power of 0 is just 1. All right, so that's our first page.